sitting here at the house and found out there's a crackhead. He's maybe slightly retarded, and from what I could tell, he's strung out on meth. The motherfucker's out here like walking around the yard. Well, my mother-in-law lives next door. She took him in and gave him a blanket. And I didn't understand that. I was like, hell no, y'all gotta get that motherfucker out. So I went down there and checked, and lo and behold, there's a motherfucking crackhead covered up with a blanket. It's nice and cozy, smoking all their cigarettes. He took $5 off the table when he left too.
Shoes on or off?
Shoes on or off?
When you got there.
Oh, his shoes were off. Head motherfucker was squishing his toes into the damn thing like a cat does. Dirty ass socks too. And I was like, God damn, man, what are they doing? And I went down and I was like, man, baby, I cannot leave this fucking crackhead down here. He told me that he just got beat up. He got knocked off his bicycle by a dude with a stick and then knocked him the fuck out. Then he told me he got shot in the arm. First he told me he got crushed by a log on a truck. Then he said he got shot in the arm. So I just put two and two together. I said, man, did you try to commit suicide? I was like, that's the only thing. He's like, no, man, no. But, so we took this motherfucker home, that was crazy. I was like, man, we're getting out of here. He's like, where y'all going? I was like, my house, but you cannot come up there because my wife is very mean and she will cuss you out and she won't let you in. He was like, oh, can you give me a ride? I can go home then. Can you give me a ride? I was like, yeah. I drove a half a mile down the street. I said, where's it at? He said, I don't know. I thought you said they was looking for me. Bitch, I'm not expecting to see dogs and helicopters come flying over the horizon. Like, get the fuck out. I mean, look, here's all it is. I'm going to be late. Here's the final goddamn, the fact. You cannot come back to the house. You cannot come back to our driveway. He's like, well, they just said I could. I was like, yep. No, man, they fucked up because you ain't, they're too nice. He's like, oh, you're being straight up. I was like, I guess that's what I'm trying to do is tell you. He's like, oh, just go up the hill right there. If that motherfucker shows back up tonight, tomorrow, next week, I'm calling the cops. I ain't gonna go out there and fight him because I don't want to beat up some dude and then him come back. He could come back up here in the middle of the night. And I might wake up to hearing blah, blah, blah. I don't want 6 people to run in and gang rape me or something and, be like, you beat up our boy. I'll be like, sorry for doing that. Look at this motherfucker. He's out there walking around the middle of the goddamn night looking crazy and slightly maybe on the spectrum. He might be retarded. I don't know if he's... I ain't trying to hate on the dude, but I don't know what you call it. It ain't retarded. He just...
I think his brain's fried.
His brain is... Yeah. He kept trying to whisper to me shit. And, dude, I'm like... Dude, I can't... That's why I talk loud, because I can't hear when a motherfucker's sitting right beside me. He said, I'm like, do it now. Do it now. Everybody at work gets mad at me. Well, this dude, he's like... What the fuck do you say? Oh, nothing. Never mind. I'm like, man, if you're trying to goddamn flirt with me, you need the motherfucker. I'd have been dickhead then. I'm like, dude, look. If I was gay, I wouldn't be hooking up with some crackhead that walks around in the woods with a pile of clothes in your hand, dude. No. But, yeah, that's what happened tonight. And we just got back to the house after dropping, gotta get my name, Crackhead Billy. Dropped Crackhead Billy off down the street. But what surprised me, he has all his teeth. He's 19, though. He's young. Because I was like, yeah, man, I used to do shit too, man, but I got away from it. I was like, that's why all my teeth fucked up. He's like, oh, yeah, look at mine. I'm like, God damn, dude. Damn, dude, your teeth look good. Well, let me borrow some. And he's like, oh, yeah. And you do it for about 10, 15 more years, and you'll be looking like me. He's like, but you're a good dude. I was like, some people may say so. I was like, don't ask the others, because they're going to say other than that. They're not going to agree with you. They're going to hate me. People fucking, I'm hated on it's not a large scale, but it's like, here's the population. Say you got just say there's 100 people. You're going to have sporadic numbers like chicken pox. You're going to have 3 over here, 2 over here, 1 down here, 1. And these motherfuckers, they don't just like, oh yeah, I don't really like being around them. No, the ones that hate me, they fucking do. If they had the opportunity, knew where I lived, and all, they would try to fucking do something. They would like spend time doing it because I fucked them up in situations back in the day. But I don't fuck around. That's why I say now I don't fuck around. I did back then. I fucked around, got them in trouble, got them fucked up, took all their money, or not their money, their drugs, their girlfriends, their fucking shit, whatever, you know, manipulated situations to make it happen. And now they're holding grudges. Hope they're still not, because I'd hate to get beat up just walking through town. Somebody sneak up on you and hit you in the head. I'm going to immediately, if I'm walking through Walmart and somebody sucker punches me, I'm going down, dude. I'm just
get slung into the fucking...
into the shelves, knock all the goddamn bread off and shit. Hopefully it happens, like, on the Mexican aisle. They got them little fucking glass bottles, dude. Cause a disaster. I want to cause a scene. I want somebody to run over there and help me. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody runs up, hits me.
It'll be folded over by the milk.
Even if it don't hurt that bad. Dude, I'm going to make it look like they did something, dude. I'm gonna fold up and just fall straight over. I hope that somebody comes to my rescue because I don't want to fight, dude.
Start seasoning on the ground.
No shit. My biggest dream would be that it would be a Walmart employee. Because then, when I get helicopter lifted to Birmingham Hospital, it's gonna take me 2 weeks to remember how to talk. Even if I just get barely tapped in my cheek, it don't even have to hurt. I'm going down, dude. You're gonna see me fucking. I'm gonna be like a zombie. I'm gonna be like a retarded dude shitting on himself in the middle of Walmart. They gonna have all the Walmart employees trying to drag me out the store, and I'm gonna just be dead weight.
You trail the shit up.
Dude, they gonna put it on what's it called? The news on what's happening in. They're gonna do it on Facebook. What's happening in every city around here? They're gonna be like, local 37-year-old gets knocked the fuck out and crashes half the goddamn food on the aisle, shits himself, and then has to get in a gurney and a helicopter lifted to goddamn Birmingham.
Radio show,
yeah.
Radio host.
Yeah, well, see, the thing is, the people, if they see me, they'll be shocked to learn that I'm black, I have no arms and no legs, and I am a transgender. I cut my own dick off back in 4th grade with a pair of Scholastic scissors, and life's been great ever since.
Damn. Minority of the minorities.
Dude, I am the ultimate minority.
You getting Harvard?
Did I get into Harvard? No, dude, I sell drugs. That's what we do. Never mind. I ain't saying all that. This one does, but I ain't got no arms, so I can't dip in the bag no more to sell them their shit. The weights always be wrong.
Colombian.
They'd be like, man, I need an 8-ball. I'm like, all right, hold up. I pick it up with my armpit and try to dump that shit in a goddamn little bitty Ziploc bag. They're like, whoa. Like, hold up, bro. I got you.
Shit all on the floor.
Got you, man. Yeah, that might be right. Fuck. That would suck to have no arms and legs.
You fucked up. It'd suck to be a vegetable. Like be able
yeah,
to think like you are.
It would suck because you'd be sitting there and you'd be thinking, please get out of my goddamn face. I don't give a fuck. But you can't say nothing. They're thinking, I love you so much. I miss you. Please. And you'd be like, this bitch is about to take my clothes off and wipe my ass. And it's going to suck. She'd be like, oh, God. Oh, God. I'll be like, man.
Like, you a nasty boy.
You been bad. You ever go over there and lock the door, be like, you been real bad. I'll be like, bitch, you better hope I don't fucking wake up.
Put me in my misery if I get like that.
Dude, no shit. That should be like a topic of discussion.
You can't even move your head.
That should be it, because that would be a good debate for people to have, is if you got into an accident to where you were a fucking just sitting there, all you got is your eyes, and you just sitting there, just like, you wake up, you in the same spot. You got depends on, you see your girlfriend or your wife and kids come in, you notice she's on the phone a lot though. you ain't talked in 4 goddamn years. This bitch is gonna sit there playing on her phone and watch TV. She'll be like, I'm leaving in a minute. I love you too. Like,
your wife's gonna bring some man over. He'll walk in and she's gonna
yeah.
put you in the living room.
He's gonna be, oh, this the dude. This is him? He look like a bitch. Dude, I was looking like, what's his name? The scientist dude. Stephen Hawkins.
Yeah.
But except I can't talk at all. And I can't even do an electric wheelchair.
Yeah, she's just gonna put you in the living room, lock your wheels.
Dude. Change my diaper like once a week.
Yep. It's gonna be bad.
I wonder if you would feel it if you was hungry though. Like, goddamn, I ain't ate in 4
hours. You'd probably be sitting there starving.
But you can't even respond. Your eyes look all normal. You're just looking. I'm gonna make a thing where if I ever get put in a vegetable position, and they don't kill me, you at least got to turn my goddamn chair every so often. Put me in another room. Put me in a weird situation too, like put some dogs and cats running around so I could be like, oh, yesterday was exciting. You know, throw me out in the middle of, take me to like a, what do you call it, an urban inner city neighborhood and just sit me on the corner so I could feel like I did something dangerous. I'd probably get robbed though, honestly. They'd be like, this motherfucker got them drugs. But yeah.
They gonna get you in the scooter and just push you away.
Why would they want me though?
They're gonna sell you.
God damn. Oh no. I'll be sold to some what do you call them? Somebody who like a gay rapist. I'd be the ultimate. That'd be the ultimate thing for them. I'm just sitting there.
Yeah, they're gonna be talking about like when they don't fight back.
When they fight, you like that, boy? And then whenever I finally get rescued, they'd be like, "Can you describe what he looked like?" I'm like, oh,
dear Lord, he's traumatized.
Yeah, my legs are all fucking little, and
They find you, you're already still folded up like a pretzel.
Yeah. Oh, I would be. Yeah,
like,
because I'd be like a hermit crab. You know, like you look down
You're
and
hanging by one of the swings by your legs.
yeah, shit, and piss just stained on me. They'd be like, look at that. That's what happened. Oh, whatever happened to Adam? Is he doing all right? Be like, look on Google.
Yeah, they're gonna find you in a fucking broom closet.
They'd be like, you might could find the pictures. But most of them are edited because it is rough. He's hanging up in a Depends diaper. He weighs 46 pounds.
They're gonna find you. It's gonna be a broom closet. On the outside of the door that says $5 to enter. Open it up, you're in there hanging by your legs. Something.
It look like my ass would look like an 18-wheeler had a blowout. Like the whole rim busted off, the fucking rubber's just hanging there. And they go about, that's what happened to Adam since you asked.
They might just close the door back if you don't say nothing.
I couldn't say nothing. I couldn't even make a noise. Dude, kill me if I, unless, man, there ain't no situation. If they say, well, there's a 0.3% chance he could come back within 10 years. Fucking what, dude? Hell no. Unless it's like 90 something, I don't want to try it. Just fucking let me become a ghost, because then I can walk around. Nobody will see me. But I'd rather not be seen looking like a ghost than be seen looking like a motherfucker hanging in a meat hook in a goddamn broom closet getting raped.
It's gonna look like fucking Saul.
Oh, yeah. Dude, if I was to be a killer, though, or a weird, like, a rapist, killer type, a sick person, I wouldn't want to do it to a person who's hanging there just unable to move. You know what I'm saying?
I'd do it GTA style. Just pick up a prostitute, do your thing, and kill her afterwards.
Yeah, yeah. Or I'd want to make it like, I'd want to surprise them, which they wouldn't know they're surprised, because I'd wait like across the street in the middle of the night till they walk out. And I'd be like a sniper. As soon as they walk out, they'd be thinking they're just going to work, tell the kids bye for school. No, not today, bitch. Blah. And then I just get up and fucking.
It'd be even scarier if you use like a crossbow or something.
Oh,
Get
dude.
shot in the leg by a fucking arrow walking outside.
Oh, that would, dude. I'd be like, motherfucker. You fall down the goddamn steps. Dude, everybody within a half a mile would hear me scream out, son of a bitch. I'd be trying to get everybody's attention because I would want them to stop whatever's happening. I'd be like, if it's an accident, stop it. If it's somebody attacking me on purpose, get the motherfucking cop. Get that motherfucker, because that shit would hurt. Because you get shot in the leg, even if it hits your bone with a bone arrow, it's going to splinter the goddamn bone, and probably, I don't know if they're going to be.
Would you rather get shot by a gun or a bow?
If it depends on where it's going to hit me. Well, no, actually, a gun anytime.
Gun?
Oh, hell yeah. That's like, would you rather get your head cut off with a little saw, like
a bone saw?
Yeah, like a saw, like you cut down an old one back in the old days, or a goddamn chainsaw?
Fuck, chainsaw.
Man, chainsaw all day.
Dude.
I don't want some little motherfucker being like, are you ready?
Oh, you almost an inch in?
Oh, I'd be having a conniption fit, dude. I would not, dude, there'd be no words for it. I'd be kicking, screaming, pissing, shitting. I would be crying. Probably speaking in tongues, though. For real, I hope something like that happens, because I've been beat up real bad, and when you start getting hit over and over, and you can't move your body, and it keep hitting you, after a minute, it starts to feel good. Not good, but better than it did. When you start to, like, so when you're falling asleep, it's like, oh, yeah. You gotta go numb. That's what happens then. But I don't think that would happen going numb. Somebody sawing in your goddamn neck.
I don't think you're just gonna fuck me in pain the whole time.
Yes,
I got a scenario for you.
All right.
Okay. You just got charged with capital murder.
What does capital murder mean, though? I don't.
It means it's premeditated.
Oh yeah, that would always be the case. I hope.
And it's your first day. You're about to be in a supermax prison.
Oh yeah.
You're about to walk out into the
The main.
the main little area.
Oh yeah.
What's the first thing you do? What are you gonna do when you come out your
Like
cell?
when the door opens.
Door opens. Are you gonna come out your cell? Or you gonna...
I'm gonna. If I have a choice, I'm gonna sit in my bed and read a book.
And see, if you're just sitting in there, the door's gonna open. Everybody's coming out.
Yeah.
They know this new guy ain't coming out, so they might come in.
Well, I mean, it depends because if I got there, it would probably be different than the way I picture it because a lot of my friends that been in and out of prison, they're like, oh man, it ain't that bad. Oh, you just gotta keep tell you all the basic stuff. But I don't know because I know the worst thing to do. It's stupid when people say, you go to prison, you walk up and you fight the baddest motherfucker there. Why? The fuck are you gonna do that? Because that dude is going to probably beat your ass, and then all his friends are gonna beat your ass. Then they're gonna be like, "Oh, he's a bitch." Yeah, they call him sissies, but you a sissy now. You be in there twerking on Friday nights. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
and say you do beat his ass. Now every new guy that's gonna come in there, and everybody else is gonna try you.
And the thing is, the way I picture it is, if somebody's the baddest motherfucker there, it depends on what the day is. Because the baddest motherfucker there, he might be the baddest dude that day, but the next day, it ain't got to be different people. He might be feeling sad or feeling like, oh my, I ain't got no energy. And some other motherfucker would be riled up, like, where's he at? Where's he at? Be like, oh, dude, I ain't trying to fight today, man. Like, oh, you the baddest motherfucker, though. I don't want to be the baddest. I want to be the motherfucker that you don't see. Like, I'm going to sit in my bed, goddamn, hope people put money on my books, because I need, like, mostly drinks. I need a bunch of drinks, and, like, I know they all eat ramen noodles. Those are straight. So, like, I just try to blend. I try to blend in with everybody else. I wouldn't join no gangs, though.
Would you buy a TV?
Fuck yeah, I'd buy a goddamn TV, dude. That'd be like the goal, I guess. A cell phone and a TV. Hell yeah, I'd be in that bitch, dude. I wish they put me in a cell by myself. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to make the person in my cell I ain't gonna make him. I have to make myself be cool with him. Be like, oh, you did what now? You killed your grandma for some Lortabs? Then you raped your dog? Be like, dude, I get you, man. Why? Why are you in here? What'd you do with it? That bitch probably did. You have to like try to understand or act like you understand. Because if I'm like, oh, dude, that's sick. You did what? You raped her chihuahua. Goddamn, dude, what the fuck's wrong with you? I'm not gonna go to sleep because he's gonna stab me with a fucking hair pick that he pulls out of his afro, and he's gonna start stabbing me right in my goddamn neck.
Yeah, they're gonna put you in the cell. The dude's gonna be like, "Yeah, I raped a couple guys."
I'll be like, "Me too, man." I'll be like, if somebody told me that, I went in there and it's some big ass jacked up dude. Honestly, I ain't gonna lie. First chance I got, I'm gonna tell the guard, please get me the fuck out of here. Please get me the fuck out. Or I'm gonna take my damn thing, the razor. I'm gonna break the damn razor blade off, and I'm gonna wedge that bitch in my ass. So then, it's gonna hurt, but it's gonna be facing out. So when I'm gonna be like, oh no! He's like, come here, boy. Oh, he's gonna get split in half like a goddamn, like cut a hot dog weenie in half. But he'll probably kill me before he bleeds out. But that would be a horrible situation. I never want to go to prison. Fuck no. I never ever. One time I thought I was going to prison. He's like, I got out of jail. He's like, you got to go report to community corrections. I was like, all right, cool. Went to community corrections. Like, you're on community corrections for a year. You got all this community service. You got all this other color code shit. I was like, all right. There's like, I went and met my probation officer. He's like, all right, now look, I made a lot of people, and I'm going to tell you right now, you mess up, I'm going to send you off. I was like, dude, that's the last thing I want. He started laughing. He's like, most people say, they just shrug their shoulders. I said, no, dude, I'm not going to do that. Do not. I said, if I start fucking up, you let me goddamn know before you send me off. I said, I'm going to do what I... Not only, I ain't worried about necessarily getting raped or getting, which I'm worried about it, but my biggest thing that really people told me that it was just made me say, fuck, nah, dude. I'll move to Mexico, was everybody talking about they got Freaky Friday. It's like on Friday night, the guards don't give a fuck. And all the dudes who are gay, they dress up like girls. And they call it, I don't know what they call it. It's like a pitch in a tent. They got their bunk beds, and they'll lay sheets off the top and make like, where it hangs out on the sides. They said there'd be like 6 dudes in each one. They said there'd be guys out there twerking. They'll take mops. They'll get mops, and they'll break the little things off of them and sit there at night and separate them and braid them into their own hair. And they get candy like Skittles, and they put it in water and make makeup. They'll be wearing fishnet. I was like, man, dudes be sitting there jerking off in the middle of the goddamn, and everybody can see. Literally, to me, that would be hell for me. Like, just having to look. I'm just sitting there trying to read a book, and I look up, and there's a dude jerking off right there. I'd be like, God damn. I'd be on the phone and be like, hey, have y'all talked to my lawyer lately? I need to get the fuck out. Who do I need to tell on? Put me in a cell by myself on the bottom floor in darkness, because then I can just sit there. That dude right there's got the drugs. I mean, it's that motherfucker. I saw him carry him in. But he pulled a whole carton of cigarettes out of his ass as soon as he got in here. I'd probably get killed, but to have to see that for years, looking at all that would be. I couldn't imagine anything much worse than that. Besides being like Stephen Hawkins hanging in a broom closet.
Have you seen the 2028 Democrat nominee?
Well, I'm thinking it'll be Bernie Sanders and AOC.
No.
Who?
Gavin Newsom.
Yeah, I can't believe I didn't know that one. Yeah, he don't have a chance. He has absolutely no chance.
He's the
front runner.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Democrats.
It's the same as happening. What's happening now with that is the same that happened in 2016. In 2016, he was the fucking number one the whole time for the Republicans. Democrats, they let Hillary run against Trump. Hillary didn't actually win. The Democrats talked Bernie Sanders into dropping out. Bernie Sanders is like so for us, we got Trump. For these crazy lunatics that are cutting their dicks off and dancing in the streets and shit, trying to throw stuff at cops, they got Bernie Sanders. Now, I don't agree with Bernie Sanders, but I think it's wrong that just because he's a socialist, they know it's going to be super hard for him to win, because all socialist countries have horrible, horrible fucking statistics. But I think since he was winning, they should have let him win. Or not win, but let him run against Trump. But now, if they let the vote actually happen, Gavin Newsom he will never get it, because his California he ain't running that state worth the fuck, dude. They put like, I don't know the number, I'm just going to say one, $180 billion into solving the homeless problem. And over like 5 years, the homeless problem increased by like 200%. What the fuck would that money do? I made a motherfucker not homeless tonight.
Ain't Gavin Newsom in California?
Yeah. Gavin Newsom hasn't made nobody not homeless. I went out there and overwhelmed this dude by talking too much, and
now he's not homeless.
He ain't homeless no more. He was about to be, because your nana said, "Oh, come on, lay down. Here's your blanket. Take your shoes off. Get comfortable." What the fuck is she doing? I don't think she's ever been around that type of environment where you got, somebody might not be a bad person. They can seem good, they can have good intentions, but they might be a piece of goddamn shit when they come to wanting some dope. What the fuck is that?
That's Gavin Newsom removing homeless encampments.
You know, okay, and see where that picture's from. The only time he did that, he went out and news cameras followed him, was when the Chinese president came to California to have a big meeting in California. So everybody was like, oh, Gavin Newsom's cleaning up the whole city because a communist dictator, communist president, whatever he is coming over here. He's trying to impress them. But every other day, they have to hire literal. Okay, so here we got the water department, the power department, whatever. They have the same things there, I'm guessing, but they also have a department that walks around with pressure washers and cleans all the shit. And needles, and piss off the street. That don't sound good to me. Like, I would not. I stepped in dog shit the other day barefooted. And dude, I had to go fucking track it through the house, go put my foot in the bathtub, it's between my toes and shit. I would rather step in dog shit barefooted than step in human shit with a hazmat suit on. Cause that shit smells way worse. Dude, Gavin Newsom ain't gonna win. Bernie Sanders, for his running mate, he's got AOC.
How old is he? Ain't he pretty old?
Oh, yeah, he's pretty old, dude. He's probably 80-something. AOC's young, dude. She's younger than me. But, and everybody, I think the biggest problem people have is underestimating her. And I'm not giving her credit for being smart. I'm giving her credit for knowing how to work a crowd, knowing how to get people hyped up. Because most of the country, the people who vote, they're not smart. They're fucking, they look at the news and says, Trump kidnapped Venezuela president. They're like, what? That's just a good little country down there. They just out there selling tacos, making sombreros, just trying to live it up. Just, there's this little shop. Dude, that's a violent, goddamn, horrible place. Like, it's one of the most violent countries in the world. People are starving to death and shit. So the Democrats, they don't, and it would be the same as if World War II was happening right now. If Trump went and kidnapped Hitler and brought him back, the Democrats would all be violently protesting, like, let him go! Let him go! Like, committing suicide by crashing. Regardless of, they say, oh, she hit the cop, oh, she was scared. If I get in my car right now, drive down the street, and I see some cops, they got somebody pulled over for whatever, and I just pull my car randomly, like, near them, you best believe these motherfuckers are not going to play. They're going to be like, put your weight up. Let me see you. What the fuck are you doing? Pull over. Pull up. They'd be like, no, get out of the car. And if I don't, they're going to snatch me out the car. They're going to drag me. And they're going to put me in jail. Why is it okay for them to do that to me and not somebody who is illegally here? And the ones they're going after to begin with are murderers, rapists, drug dealers, and shit like that. Or even burglars. People who have warrants and shit. I want to see a bunch of Democrats come out here and stand in my driveway and protect me. Because I'm going to get pulled over at some point and they're taking me to jail. Because suspended license, it's been 10 years too. Suspended license, expired tag, no insurance. I know I at least got 2 warrants. But when that happens, I want to look out my window when I'm in jail. And I want to see all the Rainbow Brigade out there. We let him go. He didn't do nothing. I'll be like, man, I love these motherfuckers. Like, I would probably vote Democrat in it. No, I really wouldn't. I'm just trying to get them to come do it for me. Alright, so this is something stupid. So, when we went and kidnapped, or whatever they call it, the president of Venezuela, people around the world saying, oh, mostly our allies are like, oh, this is unbelievable. I can't believe you did this. It's against international law. Alright, so it's against, if you have a problem with another country, it's okay to shoot missiles and kill a bunch of civilians. It's okay to, like in Russia and Ukraine, they say there's, I don't know the number, hundreds of thousands of people, probably over millions of people that's been killed already. That's fine. That's cool. Let's send them more missiles. Keep killing them. You go kidnap a motherfucking dictator, everybody loses their goddamn shit. Why is it that one life is more important than all these other ones? If Trump would have went in with a fucking B-2 stealth bombers and just annihilated everything, they would have been like, oh no, that's a war crime, you know. But I think he did it the best way. Why the fuck? I don't want to go to goddamn war, and you know, I wouldn't want to go to Russia or Ukraine. If I had to pick one, I'd go to Russia because they're way cooler. I think like they're winning and shit, and they've been winning. Ukraine is like pretty much just a place where all of our allies meet, and they just fucking use it as like, well, we're going to use this country so we won't get attacked. And Russia ain't fucking around, dude. But it's like, say if World War II happened, say you watched the little videos, Trump's president back then, because there's some kind of Mandela effect or something like that. You're like, oh goddamn, what did Trump do? Oh, he ended World War II by kidnapping Hitler? I'd be like, dude, that's pretty fucking bad. But with the politics today, people on the left are gonna say, no, let them go. Why the fuck? You'd rather millions of people get killed than one dude. He ain't getting killed. He's seen pictures of him. He got to change clothes like 4 times before he got to America. They had bottles of water. When he got off the plane, he's like, Happy New Year, hello everybody. I was like, well, goddamn. It would have been, I guess they would be happier if we went and invaded with just all of our military, just fucking take over everything. Like, they saying we're going to do that in Greenland. Greenland ain't going to fight us. And they say, oh, well, it's Denmark or whatever. Denmark's not going to fight us. There is no NATO country that's going to fight us. There's not one. It'd be stupid to. Because America pretty much is NATO. Like, they, UK admitted the other day they have less than 70,000 soldiers in their entire military. That's supposed to be like the little America. What the fuck? No. And Russia just announced the other day they, in 1 year, got, I think it was 820,000 or something like that, soldiers to sign up. That's almost 1 million people in 1 year. We ain't going to war with Russia or China. I don't think we ever will. Because it would be, with only 3, well, China's not even, United States and Russia are actually, I think, the only superpowers. China's got to be, just probably ain't changed it yet. All the other countries are just like you see like a tiger walking around through the yard, and you see a bunch of little rabbits. NATO's the group of rabbits that's following that damn tiger. Oh yeah, have you heard of this gang called the Robins? This motherfucker dude that I was talking to earlier, when I talked to him into leaving, he said, "Oh man, my cousin's a robin." I was like, "Man, you're related to a fucking bird?" He's like, "No, not a bird." I was like, "Oh, okay. What's a robin?" He's like, "Man," he kept waving his hands like we shouldn't talk about it. My dude, I don't know what a fucking robin is, man. Like, he's like, "Yeah," but I was like, he said, "Look him up." I was like, "All right, man, what's his name?" He's like, "Oh man, look. He ain't a Robin, he's the Robin." I'm like, "Man, fuck, dude. I ain't trying to fuck with him, I guess." I need to watch my back when I'm around on goddamn Robin.
Yeah, Batman coming out.
Motherfucker, yeah. Man, I was like, and then he pulled up his tattoo on his arm. I was like, "What's that say?" He told me, he said, "That's why I ain't gonna let me join the army. I got it covered up." But no, man, his sleeves covered. "Oh no, they gonna know this name." I was like, "What is it?" I was like, "Why is it so bad?" He's like, "We everywhere." Man, I don't think they give a fuck, dude. They're not gonna see you, but oh, we got. He said, if I join the army, I'm gonna be a killer. I was like, well, that's about one of the common things that you say. You know, like, if I was gonna work at a sandwich shop, I'd be like, dude, I'm about to make some sandwiches. If I'm gonna work at a brothel, I'd be like, I'm about to fuck. You know, I'm joining the army, I'm gonna kill some people. And he was like, well, that's why I can't join. I was like, man, you ain't killing that goddamn many people, dude. But yeah, like, I just think a lot of people are fucking. I ain't gonna call people stupid. They just, I don't know what the word is. I don't even know how to explain it. Like, when you talk to some people, it's like you expect them to have. I mean, I don't consider myself smart. I don't consider myself none of that. But I don't understand how some people don't even have their own thoughts or opinions. Like, be like, I said, hey man, he said something. He said, "What's your podcast gonna be about?" I said, "Dude, I don't know much about shit." I said, "Mostly politics." He said, "What's that?" I said, "What do you mean?" He's like, What's politics? I was like, you know, like the news, we got government, and you vote for people. It's like people who represent you. Oh, AI. I was like, no, man, there's not even nowhere close. You might as well said a fucking anything. Any other word in the dictionary would have worked just as well as what you just said as you're comparing it. I mean, you can make AI videos of politics. And he's like, oh, that's called, and I was telling him what AI is. He's like, no, man, that's programming. Like, man, I'm guessing you're right. What if you found out that you were fucking stupid and everybody else around you was super goddamn smart? Like, you just think that you're smart. You're talking to these people like, man, this motherfucker's a retard. And then you find out one day, like, wait a minute, they're all way fucking smart. They look at me like I'm stupid. You know what I'm saying? You ever thought about that? Like,
What's that movie called?
Where the dude looks in the mirror at the end, he's like, he thinks he's a ladies' man, and is that the one you talking about?
I'm talking about Idiocracy.
I don't know, but there's one movie where dude, he's like a baseball player or something like that, and I'd never seen it, but I watched a fucking YouTube clip. It's funny, and he's like, he's like a good looking dude looking in the mirror, or he's standing looking in the closet, and the door opens, and that's supposed to be like the revealing scene that makes you like, oh. Well, he looks, and he's like, huh? You never knew the whole movie that he was a retard. That would suck, dude. That's what Nick Fuentes said on one of his podcasts I watched. He said that he not worried, but he thinks about it sometimes. Like he thinks he's got all these fans, all these followers, and that he's important. He said, and he thinks it would suck to find out that he's just sitting in his parents' basement talking to a computer, and he's really retarded. I like, oh, that's just awesome.